I passed the Praxis on my first try. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did. So I know many of you have questions on how I pass, how I prepare myself for the Praxis, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I did it. And you need to find your own strategies and methods that work for you because we'll all learn differently. So whatever has helped me might not help you, but you can take whatever you need and apply it to your own studying schedule and the way you study. So big question, what books did I use? I've used the advanced review. So I put some tabs on the terms that I was struggling with or I needed to focus on a little bit more. I've also used this book because this book was something that my university gave us, or they give it to us during our immersives, and I was able to use this too. And at the end it has the code that you register and you can access their practice test. I love their practice test for therapy ed because during your practice test, if you get things wrong or you're doing the practice exam, it gives you like the answer and the rationale for why it's wrong or why it's right. So I really like the feedback on this one. And this one I mainly just used to go in and see different type of terminology, just the concepts that I felt like I needed to more support in. And like right here, one of them was, I reviewed this one, language development milestones. It's something that I use a lot as an early intervention, but I feel like I needed to just touch up on a little bit on those in each stage and milestones. And also in the aphasias. I had a lot of aphasia in the targeted questions in my Praxis, and I only maybe had like a handful of fluencies and hearing a couple, but apraxias and aphasias were the strong ones for me. And I feel like I studied hardcore on that area because I already felt comfortable in like early intervention because I've been doing that for a while. And yeah, those are the two books that I mainly used. And how did I study? So when I would take my practice exams, I used the ETS website. Oh, this is not the ETS, this is the advanced review, but the ETS website where you register to take your Praxis, it gives you an option of having one free practice test. I purchased 2 extras, and that really helped me on, you know, being comfortable on taking the the actual Praxis exam, because I already practiced way too much. And the exams are like 2 hours long and 132 questions each. So by the time I was taking those exams, by the time it came to taking the actual Praxis, I was like, okay, this is nothing. I can do this. And the therapy ed one too, it's 132 questions. So they're very long, but you really need to do the practice exams, I feel like, personally, if you want to pass. And you only need 162 ROT score at the end of your exam. It'll tell you right there your ROT score at the very end when you're clicking continue. You're gonna see on the right corner the top, and it's a very small number, and it says ROT score or something like that. Can't remember between those lines, but yeah, you see it. If it's a 3-digit number, 162 and up, you passed. So it doesn't matter what score you get at the end of the day, you just need to pass. So focus on passing. I have a lot of visual cards on my website, on my Etsy shop, that I've used all throughout my undergrad, and now I have them for sale on my Etsy that I've used, like the processing errors and visuals that can help you too for somebody that needs to refresh on the basics, which is phonetics. So I do have that available, and I do have a lot of visuals too that I used for aphasia and dysarthria that I have on my website and on my Instagram account too. But yeah, for me, I want to say all the practice exams that I took really helped me having visuals. So when you're studying, write down from the big 9 areas, the areas that you're having the most trouble in, and focus on those, narrow those down, get the answers, and just practice. Also, what helped me in one of the practice exams, taking it as a practice exam. Don't just try to be like, okay, let me see what I get at the end. No, go over the question, and if you don't understand, get your book, go over the answer, write down, annotate, whatever you got to do. And the next question too, if you have issues understanding it, get your book and answer the questions as you go too on your practice exams, because that's going to help you too to retain and learn those concepts that you are having issues with. So if you guys have any questions in regards to the Praxis exam for speech language pathology, let me know. Oh, and another thing before I forget, I guess when you go into the actual place, like to take the exam, I took mine at home. So I had like a person connect with me, proctor, on the computer. He was able to see me, talk to me, so I had to show him my whole room to make sure there was nothing on my desk, everything's clear, even shut down your phone, put it away. And you had the option to get a whiteboard. So this is the whiteboard I used. You have to show them before and after. You will have to erase whatever you write in it. And I know some people, when they go into the actual testing place, they get like a paper and pencil. I think that's what they give you. But at the beginning, what really helped me too, I had a couple questions about the cranials and cranial nerves and lesion areas that were damaged based on the cranial. So I wrote the numbers of the cranial nerves during my exam, and that helped me to identify them too, because I know when I'm nervous, I tend to forget things and be like, what am I thinking? So once you start, and you're able to start writing down the things that like the fascias, if you have to write down little cues or tips that how you're gonna remember them, do that in the beginning and write whatever you remember in the beginning. So that will be able to help you. And yeah, I used a whiteboard, and at the end you have to erase, show the front, show the back, and that's how I passed my Praxis. So let me know if you have questions.